Hello everyone, welcome back to another Forza Horizon 5 video. Today we're in the semifinals? No, quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals. Yes. So we have 4 races today, and next week we will have the final 3 races, I think it is. So, yay! To start off today's video, it will be Clayton driving the 69 Daytona versus Destiny's 2015 Hellcat. So let's see who will win the first race. Alright everyone, we are back. Clayton in the blue Dynaco paint jobbed Daytona, and Destiny in her red and black Charger Hellcat. We are going to start with the Daytona.
And I know I've said this many times before, but this car, it is truly amazing. It's truly amazing what it was able to accomplish, especially considering how little was actually done to these cars. Because what's under the hood of this thing is, I believe it's basically just a souped up 440 Magnum, 40 Magnum, and then obviously you can see they made it more aerodynamic. But other than that, this thing is basically just a 1969 Dodge Charger, and it managed to hit 200 miles per hour on I believe the Daytona track. It's a Daytona track. I know it was a NASCAR track. I'm not sure or which one. But that's just incredible to me that this thing was able to hit that speed. And anyways, then you have what the Charger became. It became what 45, 46 years later, which is the Charger Hellcat, which I absolutely love. Not as much as the Challenger, just because it's here in the U.S. In the U.S., I see them a lot on the roads, to sheriffs and whatnot. So I'm not as big a fan of them as I am the Challengers, but they're still a great car. And I think that technically, performance-wise, unless you're in a demon, the Charger is actually a little bit faster because I think it's a bit lighter.
Ooh, very nice. Alright, well, exiting photo mode now. Oh. Alright, you're good to start the race whenever?
And invite should be going out.
Alright, joining. Alright, so in this video you're going to see all of the quarterfinalists and whoever wins them. So, in the comments below, this is your final chance to let me know which vehicle you would like to see, which vehicle you would like to see win overall, because the next video is going to be the final video of this muscle car drag racing stuff. So if you do want to have input on which one you think on which one you would think you want to win, let us know down in the comments. If you know, when the car comes through for its final races, I will announce, if anyone says anything about it, who chose each car to make it to the end out of you guys who are watching. So you will get a shout out if you comment, I guess, about which car you think you want. Well, about which car you want to get to the end. Oh. Well, looks like the Daytona is
that
out.
Charger Hellcat. I just cannot compete with 707 horsepower.
Yep.
Even for all my aerodynamics.
Yes. So the Charger has made it on to the semifinals. So that is one of the vehicles you can put in the description if you want to win overall, that you get a shout out for next video. But so Daytona's out. So we will see you when we announce the next race. Alright, so this next race is me versus Clayton. Clayton will be driving the 2015 Falcon, and I will be driving the 2015 Corvette. Let's see who will win out of these two 2015 vehicles. Alright everyone, welcome back. Clayton is in the blue Falcon and I'm in the yellow Corvette, like it's been the entire time. Clayton, You are good to start with the Falcon.
So the Ford Falcon G and GTF F350 51, and it's actually it's quite a nice tribute to the to the Ford Falcons, and it's from the 60s and the 70s, as in the 70s, which are very popular. This one on the bone stock has 471 horsepower. I couldn't find a 0 to 60 for the specific model that I'm in. But the base is Ford Falcon, the GTS, yeah, says it's 0 to 60 of 4.1, 0.11, and all this is compared to that beast of a Z06, which it boasts 650 horsepower and a 0 to 60 of 2.95 seconds. But the Corvettes, they're also cars that have always bordered the line between supercar and muscle car, at least until the release of the C8. That is.
Yes. All right. Exiting photo mode. All right, you're good to start the race whenever you're ready. I hit Destiny. Destiny's in her Centenario, so she's going to win the race overall. Current car. So Klein did have to add slight power to his because he couldn't upgrade it enough to where it'd end up in S1 class without it. So he did the lowest horsepower upgrade he could find to get him into the class.
Yep. Based on class, you're gonna kick my butt.
We'll see though, because you also have better grip than me at this point.
Who knows?
Mm-hmm. And we're off. Oh, well. Well, bye, Falcon. Even with you having better grip, I kept up with you on the launch, which surprised me.
I mean, you have you have almost 100, you have like 160 horsepower on me.
And I probably weigh about the same as you,
Yeah,
if
I'm
not
not
less.
surprised.
Yep. Well,
Like, this is still a fast car, but it's no contest from that Corvette.
yes. So, well, the
Like, that
Corvette
Corvette was
moves
able to
on.
keep pace. That
What?
Corvette was able to keep pace with the Lamborghini.
Lamborghini got off the line, and I stayed near him the rest of the race. That is true.
Yeah.
All right, well, Corvette moves on. Falcon is out. So Corvette is now also one of your options to put in the comments for if you want it to win, and you'll get a shout out for it if you choose it. And we will see you guys when we announce the next race of this video. All right, we are here for the third race of this video, which is our Mustang race. It is the race that will decide which Mustang moves on out of the final two Mustangs. Destiny is back in her 93 Cobra from round 1. If you remember, she had it round 1, I had it round 2. And I will be driving the Shelby GT 500. So let's see who will win out of these two. Yes. Alright, so I was helping Destiny with stuff, and then it said I got a gift from a potato. Which, so, for those of you who don't play this game, players can send each other gifts, like cars we don't want. So any duplicate cards I get, I typically send off as gifts. This dude's username was Potato. That's why it intrigued me. Let's see what he gave me. Little cutscene. There's gonna be a second cutscene. That one was just a small little thing. Next one's gonna show people walking up and opening the garage right here. And then a box, which the car is in the box.
Wow, that's generous. Well, just the spirit of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
Okay, and what were we given? We were given limited edition Gen F GTS Malu. Very nice. We got a truck. I'll say thank you. And now back to the actual races. So I'll see you guys once we're all lined up and ready to go. All right, and we are back after our gift from a potato. Okay, so I'm in the blue Shelby GT 500 over here, and Destiny's in her yellow Cobra 1993. We'll start with Destiny's vehicle.
So the 1990s Mustang Cobra, it was a very interesting and very controversial car, actually, especially within the muscle car community, because Ford was trying to make this Ford with the Fox bodies. If you don't know, they're trying to make them into a family car. Personally, I'm not a fan of it. That's why I'm not a real big fan of these cars. But with the 302 that came in them, you could actually get some decent results on the drag strips. I can't argue with that. As much as I hate it, they get results. Then you have this beautiful Mustang over here, which is a 2013 Shelby GT500. This, in my opinion, is one of the best Mustangs out there in both in terms of looks and performance, which is probably why Shelby Motor Company has actually decided to take it one step further and to take one of these things and create a Shelby 1000. I cannot remember the horsepower on that thing,
Probably
but
close to
if
a
I
thousand.
remember correctly, it was just beefed up in every way freeway, and which is really impressive, especially considering that these things already had 662 horsepower. So in 2013, that was the highest horsepower car, highest horsepower muscle car ever built.
Very nice. We will now exit photo mode and get ready for the race. And honestly, Clayton, since they're calling it the Shelby 1000, I'm guessing there's going to be around 1,000 horsepower in it.
That would be my guess, but I don't know. I
You're
don't
good
know
to start
because
the race whenever.
The Shelby GT500 also has a fair bit more than just 100 horsepower,
That's fair.
or 500. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh no, Destiny disappeared. I was going to crash into her. And we're lagging, but we're hitting a wall, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Over to the current car. So after this race, we have one more race in this video, and the next video will be the semifinals and finals. So make sure you watch next week's video, because it's gonna be a good one. Destiny, who do you think's gonna win? Oh yeah, I can't hear what she says. Claim what you say.
She said she didn't know.
Okay. Currently, she's out ahead. I'm catching up though, and I have passed her.
I'm sorry, Destiny, but I'm kind of rooting for the Shelby here.
Oh, Shelby's already gapped her, so Shelby has won this race. I'm gonna do a little spin at the end. You ready? And spin.
I'm sorry, Destiny. I just don't like Fox bodies.
All right. Well, so the Shelby moves on to the next race.
Yeah.
That does mean the Cobra is out. So we'll see you guys when we announce the next and final racer of this video. Which, if you've seen previous videos, you already know who they are. Alright, so the final race of this video will be between Destiny, who is driving a Regal GNX from 87, and Clayton, who is driving his Gen F GTS from 2014. And Destiny's actually getting her Regal back from round 1. She had it, I believe. She had it round 1 and 2. She lost it in round 3 and is gaining it back in round 4. So, we're going back to the original design we had on it, and we will see you guys when we're ready to start this race. Alright, we are back. Destiny in her Regal GNX, which is the Chick Hicks looking one, and Clayton is Gen F GTS, which is the like shiny green one. We'll start with the Regal.
So the 1987 Buick Regal GNX, it's actually kind of one of those cars that I didn't really before this I didn't even realize it was all that good. Uh, Good, but back in 1987, 87, it was named the fastest car, just period. As period. Like it's not even just in I'd even just as like out of muscle cars or anything like that. This was just the fastest car period in the story. And the story with a 0 to 60 to 4.9 seconds, which put it ahead of stuff like even the Ferraris of the time, the Lamborghini Countach, Corvettes at that time. I think it was just truly a marvel. Then you have this little the HSV Gen GTS. It's an Australian car that really I didn't even know was even semi decent until I got my but it's actually pretty not bad because it comes bone stock with 611 horsepower and which is the engine has a supercharger on that, which is why it has so much. And for the base model HSV as the 0 to 60, estimated it was 4.1 seconds.
Very nice. Exiting photo mode now. All right, so here we go. You're good to start the race whenever you're ready, Clayton. All right, there's Destiny. Crashed. Oh, she disappeared as I was going straight at her. How rude. Oh, now I've lost control of the vehicle.
And crash and burn. Carter's hit a dog.
I smashed right into a tree after hitting a pile of tires, actually.
Oh, okay.
So the car is completely ruined. It's been totaled. I need a brand new one.
Well, at least you're not the one racing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, oops. I thought I was 762. I guess I'm 721.
Oh well,
My
it means
bad.
I'm slightly faster so I can keep up with you. It means you guys is going to be a closer race, though. Looks like the Gen F is going to win this, but Destiny still has a chance to come back up. Not looking like it's actually going to happen, but it's always a chance. Sideways. Klein went sideways too. Alright, the Gen F has moved on. So just as a summary for this video for you guys, the winners that we had this video were the 2015 Charger Hellcat, the 2015 Corvette, and the Shelby GT500, and most recently, the 2014 Gen F GTS. So out of those 4 vehicles that have made it to the semifinals, let me know down in the comments which one you would like to win, and I will give you a shout out if you do comment. I'll give you a shout out when that vehicle is up to race. I hope you did enjoy, and we'll see you in the next and final video for this series. Bye!